if you're somebody that has, you've got natural ability, you've got intuition, you've got psychic ability, you start to see things, you just know things are going to happen with people around you. And if you are practicing meditation, I just want to share with you what happened with me. So back in the 1980s, when I was in my 20s, I had all this ability, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I thought the best thing would be to go to a meditation class to learn to center myself, so then I could then work out what I was meant to be doing with all this energy that I was working with. And what I found when I very first started I was going to meditation classes 3 times a week, and they were 2-hour classes, and they were intense because they were in a group setting. So we would go through, and I find it easier to use guided meditation where somebody is taking you through a story. So when we would come out of the meditation, we would discuss with everyone else in the room what we felt. And it was just developing, so much ability. And what I found was, because I was doing all this meditation and I was so excited about this new journey, and I was absorbing all this energy, when I would go home, I would have things like a crystal vase like that in my house, and it would just the part of it would just chip off if I was near it. So I had one sitting on my windowsill, and I was doing the dishes, and I was thinking about all this, spiritual stuff and absorbing all this energy, and the crystal just snapped off. Then I had a glass table that I walked past and it broke in half. I'd walk into a car park and the car alarms would go off and things would move in my house. And I at the time thought maybe I'm not protecting myself and I've invited some kind of energy in that I didn't want. And then I learnt that it was me making this happen because I was absorbing so much energy, doing all this work. I was bringing it all into myself, but I wasn't giving it back out again. I wasn't giving healing to other people. I wasn't sitting with other people and listening to their story. I wasn't doing actual readings for somebody else. So the moment I then started doing readings for people, I learnt key force energy healing. So it's a little bit like Reiki. So I was doing a lot of hands-on healing, and everything stopped. The things moving in my house stopped. The things breaking in my house stopped. It was me doing it because I was absorbing so much energy and not sharing it. And we're supposed to share it. We learn this stuff so that we can share it. It's not for us. We are a vessel where it goes through us for other people. So if you find that you are on your journey, you're starting out and you're, trying to work out how to put your visions together, the thing you can do is you can practice on friends that ask you, people that you trust. Just say, look, would you mind if I get some information for you, if I'm practicing my readings? You can do it like that, so that you've got that practice. I do it a lot. I have a members area on my website where I give little exercises for my members to practice their visualization and practice their predictions, and they get to practice in a safe place where nobody's going to judge them. And it doesn't matter if they get things wrong, because it is practice, and it's the way that you get a prediction or you get a vision and the way you interpret it as to how you project it back out again. But if it's coming in, it has to go back out again. Otherwise, you just get so full of energy, things around you will start breaking or they start moving. And then there's a misconception that it's some kind of energy a spirit that you've invited in that you want to get rid of, and it's you that's doing it, especially if you've been practicing a lot of your own spiritual growth. So, just something to take note of if you're on that journey.